Hello, my favorite people. It's too soon. I was over here yelling, it's coming home, it's coming home. It did not come home. But anyways, I'm still in the football spirit, and you guys have been asking for my football reaction, so I was like, let's get back into it with something a little easy and fun for us all. What accents do the England players have? Today we're going to be reacting to the English national football team's accents and seeing, or guessing I guess, where each player is from. We've done a couple of these accent reactions on the other channel. We've discovered where the Scousers are from, the Geordies, the Mancunians, all of that. And I love all that. Oh, I love most of the accents. And we're going to be guessing where these people are from. The North, the South, all that kind of stuff. So enough talking, let's get right into it. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like the video, DM it, over on Instagram, check out my other channel, and here we go. I'm assuming Harry Kane is from Manchester. He looks like a Manchester lad.
I said, what a night. Not just me, but just everyone involved. They should be really proud of themselves.
You know how...
He has like a wispiness to his accent.
I said, what a night. Not just me, but just everyone involved. They should be really proud of themselves.
He talks like, you know how we reacted to the accents and it was like the TV broadcaster voices, like they talked really fast, things were slurred, they didn't really enunciate. That's how he kind of talks.
You know how much football means to this country, and how much passion the fans bring when they come to games, the energy they bring. I think Harry Kane, God bless him, amazing man, amazing football player, is from the South. Because the slower, and by slower I mean like this, the more drawn out, like clear, you can understand them, they're usually from the South, and it was the North who was like strewn together, very fast talkers, weird inflections in the words. Not gonna lie, this Jack Grealish guy, apparently he's a heartthrob over in England. I just don't see it. The hair, I just don't see it. I'm sorry, ladies. If any ladies are watching, let me know what the allure is for Jack Grealish. Comment down below. And should we do a more smasher passes or the ranking videos? Let me know. I want to do one for the Scotland team or the Welsh team. This is such a historic game, innit? And to get the win today was obviously a brilliant feeling.
Jack Grealish definitely has the like stereotypical accent because who is this man? Yeah, but Jack Grealish definitely has a stereotypical British accent.
The captain, Harry Kane.
The World Cup was great, but we fell short. We had the Nations League, we had a good run there, and then obviously we're in another semi-final, so...
Harry Kane's accent is very thick, and he talks so fast that the words kind of strew together, like it's hard to digest.
But now it's about getting over the line, getting over the next step, and that's what we've got to do on Wednesday.
Harry Kane is from London, plays for Tottenham Hotspur, and I would describe it, broadly speaking, as a Cockney accent. Now...
Cockney. Huh. I didn't expect... I thought he was like from Manchester or something.
Accents come in all varieties. He definitely has Cockney features in his accent. The one that I want to focus on is that glottal T. That's where we restrict the airflow as we are saying
getting
T sound.
Gotta.
So he says getting, that getting, not getting, getting.
Now it's about getting over the line.
Getting.
So getting over the line. He was.
Americans talk like that too, but it's just because we're lazy. Instead of saying mirror, I say mirror. Instead of saying getting, I'm saying getting.
He says getting over the next step. And also he says gotta. He also said sure. So at the end of a word, he's glottalized that T as well. Now this is a feature that's very common in British English accents. It's not just in Cockney. And as we go through the interviews of the other players, you'll hear it there too.
So Harry Kane's Cockney.
Getting over the next step, and that's what we've got to do on Wednesday.
Now Harry Kane grew up in Chingford, which is northeast London. If we move across the city just a few miles, we get to Wembley, which is where Raheem Sterling is from. Let's hear... His
family probably had coin then, because it was either Wimbledon or Wembley. I don't remember the distinction between the two. One of them is like the fancy top hat people with the, oh, we're going for a cup of tea at the tennis field. Coin.
How he speaks.
Yeah, my first thought was the ball to H. I was celebrated and half thought, oh, he could be offside.
I don't know, maybe it was just the first interview we saw, but this one, I don't like. The accent is so thick, and it's not just like thick as a British accent, it's just like the words are so heavy, and there's no distinction in any of them. I can't even see or hear the words he's saying.
There. So then when I celebrated, I was a bit excited, and I'm like, oh, VAR, please don't ruin my day.
Maybe this, he said he's from Wembley. I was going to say maybe this is Manchester, because the Manchesters are hard to understand, and this one is definitely hard to understand.
I've had this before, but when it counted, it's a great feeling.
So Raheem Sterling speaks with what we call multicultural London English. This is the accent of young multi-ethnic citizens within the city. Now it has lots of influences. It has some Cockney influences. It also has influences from the immigrant communities in the city, so particularly the Caribbean community.
Gotcha.
Now, a couple of features that are interesting here. He uses the f sound on the th.
I thought he was going
we
to.
call this th fronting. So instead of thought, as you might hear, he says f.
I'm thinking of me. Thinking. That's where the 3 that y'all say. 33. Give me 3 apples, please. 3 of them.
4, right? With that f. Now he says that a couple of times. That feature is in other different accents, but
yeah, y'all are known for that too.
Used here in multicultural
33.
London English. Also in multicultural London English, the articulation of vowel sounds is a bit different from other accents. To me, it's a kind of a tighter sound. So when he says day, it sounds like day.
VAR, please don't ruin my day.
Also with side.
My day.
Side.
Could be offside there.
But you will also notice that he drops the T's. So he says excited, celebrated, counted, right? So he's also dropping the
Water. But that's, again, just a stereotypical British thing. The dropping of the T's. Water. Please.
T's, just like Harry Kane. Now what's interesting is these guys grew up just a few miles apart. They have different accents, but also they have some similarities as well.
How close,
so
but so
when we look
different.
at accents, you have to think of it more fluidly. It's not just Cockney and MLE, there are lots of different influences. And in fact, what influences someone's accent are so many things. We have geography, we have socio-economic backgrounds, we have age, we have race and ethnicity, we have pop culture. What are you listening to? What songs are you listening to? What TV are you watching?
Do y'all believe that there was a thing, I think it was on like BuzzFeed or something, but they're saying like American kids are now starting to speak with an English accent because they watch Peppa Pig so much. Do you think what we're exposed to what we are exposed to in the entertainment we watch can really influence us that much? Like I do all these British reactions and sometimes I like just pop out with a British accent, but I'm not just like walking up the street with a British accent. That's not how it works. I don't think the kids are really like that. But anyways, let's go on to the next guy. Jadon Sancho. I don't remember if he played. He was probably on the bench.
Show the fans what I can do.
Okay, did you hear the way he said that? He used his accent is really interesting.
Yeah, I'm just happy that I got the opportunity tonight and show the fans what I can do.
Okay, did you hear the way he said that? He used a d sound. Da, right?
His was very loose,
this
his
is
accent.
Definitely a feature of MLE, Multicultural London English.
All the round people, basically.
Sound,
MLE.
Can be replaced with a d, so it's da and dis and those.
Da.
Now, that's his accent when he's speaking Multicultural London English. Jadon Sancho has been playing in Germany for Borussia Dortmund. And when he's there, his accent changes. Have a listen.
You've been in the professional teams from young, huh?
Yeah, it definitely did change. It doesn't sound English at all. He's doing the accent that I would do if I'm trying to sound European. Like, oh yeah, you want to go to the shop, huh? Let's go. I would like to get a croissant. Yeah?
Yeah, this shows your mentality and
your mentality. He's not from Britain anymore when he's in Germany. His mentality.
Professionalism is good.
He's definitely changing his accent.
No, he's much faster than this. 58 dribbling, much higher than this. You see Leipzig?
Okay, can you hear the difference?
Yeah.
He's kind of adopting a more Germanic intonation, mentality. He says,
but we all do that, honestly. Change our accent or change our ways in accordance to the environment that we're in. Whether it be a job interview or just like you're in a foreign location where you don't really know other people. We always do that, even unintentionally sometimes. There's a word that I don't know the actual term, but it's the voice that you put on when you're trying to sound more professional. We do that a lot.
We have other players like Declan Rice and Luke Shaw, who come from Kingston upon Thames. You've also got Mason Mount, who's from the South Coast. And they all speak with something we might describe as estuary English, which is a combination of Cockney and received pronunciation.
So I get Cockney is then the London accent. This entire like lower region of England is just Cockney. On the broader scheme, obviously, like we know 5 miles this way or that way, you get a different accent. But they're grouping this entire area as just being Cockney influenced, whether you're in Cambridge, London, or the Times place you just said.
Now, again, as I said before, your accent is your own accent. There's no one typical accent, and so
quarterfinal 4-0. Going back to Wembley in a semi-final in a major tournament is.
Ooh, the way he said tournament in a major tournament.
Going back to Wembley in a semi-final in a major tournament is, you know, a very positive step and one we're all really looking forward to. And you know, like I said, I'm really proud of the team tonight.
Okay, so with Luke Shaw, he's dropping his T's, quarter, and positive, but his vowel sounds are...
Estuary English. He drops the T on quarter and positive, but his vowels are similar to RP. Interesting.
Okay, so with Luke Shaw, he is dropping his T's, quarter, and positive, but his vowel sounds are maybe not as broad
stereotypical
as
British. Positive.
They're actually
quarter,
more akin to what we'd think of received pronunciation. So he's kind of using a little feature of Cockney, but also received pronunciation. Let's listen to Declan Rice speaking.
My brother's crying his eyes out.
He's hot. And my Smash or Pass video, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. He has this weirdness about him, but it's very nice. Like,
He's just had a little girl, so
yeah,
it's an unbelievable night. Honestly, I'm so happy.
So happy.
So Declan Rice. He's from the same place as Luke Shaw, but he's using the V on brother. So it's not brother, it's brother. So that's, again, TH fronting.
So for the TH sound, you guys change it sometimes to the V, like you just said, brother, or you can change the TH to the F sound, which is bruffer. But I don't think anyone would say my bruffer. Or maybe they do. Let me know. What do you change the TH sound to from where you speak?
He also uses the vocalized L on girl.
Girl.
So it's girl. Girl. And that is a feature
the little girl.
of Cockney.
What combinations we can do that can help us, and yeah.
His help was pretty normal. Help. It was like, I guess, rounder. Help us.
Of Cockney.
What combinations we can do that can help us, and
help us.
Yeah, hopefully next game we can do better at that.
Better.
Okay, so he's dropping the T in better, so it's better.
But his wasn't just a normal drop of the T either, though. It was like better, error.
But then he's using H in help. If you're using the H in help, that's a feature of received pronunciation. So as we can see, there's a blend of pronunciation features.
So I guess what he's saying when he says perceived pronunciation is that, yeah, you have your... It's kind of just like America. Like, I'm from Texas, but I probably speak or say different words different than someone would say in Oklahoma. Like, we're both in the South, but I still speak a different way than them.
So, those are the Southern English accents. Let's move a bit further north
to the cool ones.
Scouse.
Yeah, no, it was unbelievable. A great
hair
game to be involved in, and a great day, you know.
Great day
for England.
Okay, I think Jack Grealish probably has the strongest accent of all the England players. He speaks with a Brummie accent. He's from Birmingham. Jude Bellingham is also from Birmingham as well, speaks with a similar kind of accent.
So the Brummies are from Birmingham, the Scousers are from Liverpool, the Cockneys are from London, the Mancunians are from Manchester. You got a lot of names. Brummie. The diphthong, what a name. The diphthong EI can be articulated as I on words like great and day. Which reminds me, we need to get more into like the Gaelic stuff, because that's really interesting to me. And the Scandinavia video I did started popping off, so maybe we'll do more Scandinavian videos. Let's start branching out, shall we, in the cultures.
Now, one feature that I want to look at here is the diphthong sounds, particularly the A sound. The diphthong is when we have two vowels together to make one sound. So the way Jack Grealish says great, it's not grey, it's
great.
Grey. So it's a kind of A sound. Now, my pronunciation is terrible. Don't listen to me do it. Listen to Jack Grealish do it. But that diphthong changes from grey, A, to I, totally different sound. He also does it...
Well, are we going to hear him say it, bro? Get to it.
Die. Have a listen to him do it. It's better than when I do it.
A great game to be involved in, and a great day.
Okay, as we move...
Great, yeah. He drags it out.
North, we go into Yorkshire, and we've got a couple of players from...
Educating Yorkshire, coming soon. I know y'all were saying you want horrible histories. I'll give you one from time to time, but not gonna lie, they copyright everything. And Do I have time to edit so much and maintain both channels? Probably not. So maybe you'll get like one a week. Or maybe one a month. Who knows? We'll see.
From Yorkshire, Harry Maguire and
Maguire.
Walker are from Sheffield. We've got
Maguire came in
Calvin
clutch.
Phillips from Leeds. And we've also got John Stones from Barnsley. Now, we could say there is a Yorkshire accent, but of course, within Yorkshire, there are lots of different accents.
I can't wait to react
Sheffield
to educating
and Leeds
Yorkshire.
have different accents, but there are some similarities between them. Let's listen to Harry Maguire.
It's a great achievement, but like,
big head though.
I don't want to be a party pooper, but we don't stop here. We've got another big game coming up.
Okay, a really simple feature that you'll notice in the north of England and particularly in Yorkshire is that sound. So he says another. He also says up. Now, in the north of England, that's that sound. In the south of England, receive pronunciation, Cockney, multicultural London English, it's an sound. So it would be up and another. But
coming up.
Maguire,
coming up.
From Sheffield, up and another. And also...
Are y'all able to tell all these accents? Like, if you just go to the supermarket and you hear someone, oh, can you go up a shelf, please? You know he's from, like, up north. Like, you can just point that out. That's a lot of accents in one region to, like, be able to distinguish. You're talented if you can. Call
me as well. Okay, let's go to Leeds and listen to Calvin Phillips.
To be honest, I didn't think I did anything special other than get the assist. Obviously, I played all right. I feel like I played all right. I didn't make many mistakes.
Yeah. Make many mistakes. And when he talks fast, it's hard to understand, too. So the Leeds accents, hard to understand.
You know, I just think there's always room for improvement, so I know that I'm going to have to play better on Friday.
Okay, so we've got that sound on think, which is the same as Raheem Sterling. So there are these shared pronunciation features, but there are some that are unique to Leeds. So, for example, that sound. So he says no, and that's that elongated vowel sound.
And the Leeds accent kind of like completely goes against your stereotypical British accent. Like when you try to do a very stereotypical British accent, I don't even know where this would distinguish as. Maybe it's Cockney from London, I don't know. But it's not Leeds. Leeds completely goes against the stereotypical British sound.
No. So it'd be like go and no and throw, rather than no, grow, throw. So it's an elongated vowel sound. All right, if we hop over the Pennines,
Liverpool,
we get to Manchester. And we have three players from the greater Manchester area. We have Marcus Rashford, we have Phil Foden from Stockport, and we have Kieran Trippier from Bury. Let's listen to Marcus Rashford first.
I think, as a squad, we can't really ask for...
penalty kick.
For much more than that, in terms of, attitude and intensity and...
Okay, again, we've got that TH fronting on think. So once again, this pronunciation feature can be found in lots of different accents. But there are a couple of other things in that sentence that show us that he's from Manchester. So we've got that on much. Again, a feature of a northern English accent. So much, not much. And also the dropping of the T on attitude, right? So intensity. Now, his accent is also quite nasal. And you'll find that in Manchester, it can be quite a nasal accent.
But H's accent is like super, super heavy compared to what we just heard Sheppier do.
Let's listen to Jordan Henderson's accent and see what features we can find.
Well, we've played against them not too long ago.
Not too long ago. Kind of sounds like Perry Edwards. I don't remember where she's from, to be honest.
Been a lot of the games, and they're a tough side, so we need to be at our very best if we want to progress to the final.
Okay, so this is a Mackham accent. It's slightly different from the Newcastle Geordie accent. The feature that I like to look at particularly are two diphthongs, A and O, and they really are different. Listen, a go with that diphthong O sound. It's a go. He does it again here.
The lads that haven't been playing as much have been outstanding,
Okay, so
no. Definitely just like Perry Edwards. I think that's the last player we have to go through. I'm going to wrap the video up here because I do have somewhere to be. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.